Welcome to The Bottom Line Up Front, the podcast that cuts through the noise to deliver distilled insights from today's most important technical webinars, presentations, and demonstrations. Designed for federal and military IT leaders, each episode breaks down complex technologies into mission-ready takeaways so you get the key points fast. Whether it's cybersecurity, cloud architecture, or emerging defense technologies, we highlight what matters most and how trusted integrators like ATP Gov can help implement and operationalize these solutions across your agency or command. No fluff, no filler, just the bottom line up front. Cortex Cloud 2.0 from Palo Alto Networks claims to break down cloud security silos and add an autonomous AI workforce to reduce mean time to respond by up to 98%, while cutting manual work by 75%. We're going to unpack what that means for federal and DoD missions operating across multi-cloud and classified enclaves.
First, we need the power to stop cloud attacks in real time so teams can resolve issues immediately, not days or weeks later. Second, we need the ability to prioritize and remediate posture issues at scale, not just finding problems, but fixing the ones that matter most. And finally, we must shift left and prevent risks at the source before they ever reach production. Only by bringing these three elements together can we deliver the level of protection today's cloud environments demand.
Why Cortex Cloud 2.0 matters to federal missions. Enterprise AI adoption is exploding, and 83% of companies are already using AI in the cloud. But PACE introduces risk. One of three pieces of new AI-generated code reportedly contains vulnerabilities. In government terms, that's unacceptable exposure across mission systems, weapons platforms, data pipelines, and zero-trust architectures. The root of the problem? Security silos. AppSec, posture, and runtime, all operating separately. When prevention happens late and signals aren't unified, risks slip into production, alert fatigue spikes, and response lags.
With this agentic-first approach, we believe that the cloud security teams will be able to work side by side with this new AI workforce and thus do more with less. What you're seeing in front of you is a completely reimagined cloud security command center. If you look at it, it feels like you're looking at a cockpit with a broader vantage point and controls that are intuitively laid out. Now you don't have to jump between dashboards, stitch together data, and think about what is it that you want to fix first.
Cortex Cloud aims to unify these planes with shift left, AppSec, cloud posture, and runtime CDR, all on one platform backed by Cortex data, AI, and automation.
2025 was the year of agents and wipe coding tools. And so we built a robust platform that was trained on 1.2 billion real-world playbook executions. Now with agentic AI, cloud security teams are going to get a new AI workforce that's ready from day one. They've been trained with very specific set of skills from posture, investigation, response. What we have found that it reduces MTTR by up to 98% and also eliminates manual work by 75%.
The 2.0 release doubles down on three themes: innovation, experience, and cost savings. Highlights from the product briefing we received include agent-first autonomous AI workforce trained on 1.2 billion real-world playbook executions, operating with roles-based access control, human-in-the-loop approvals, and full auditability. This is critical for FedRAMP and DoD incident-level governance. The ASPM model prevents risks before they reach production, uniting code, cloud, and runtime signals for DevSecOps precision.
When we were building this command center, our goal was to primarily direct the security teams to remediation workflows with an elegant visualization. Like the goal of the ASPM module is to prevent risks before they reach production, to empower developers to find and fix vulnerabilities in the code. This command center, it gives DevSecOps a single source of truth to secure the entire supply chain before deployment. If you look very closely, you will see that what we have done is we have united signals from code, cloud, and runtime into a single view. It gives now the developers a very precise, actionable guidance before the code ever ships.
A reimagined cloud security command center, the cockpit view that stitches thousands of alerts into high-priority cases with explicit actions, now encapsulates containment all the way through automated remediation. And finally, Cortex Cloud 2.0 has optimized its agent mode with roughly 50% lower resource consumption with best-in-class detection and switchable without reinstallation or business disruption.
As we move to the right, you can see the power of the Cortex platform. The platform uses machine learning and AI to dynamically stitch thousands of alerts into just 200 high-priority cases. We categorize these cases as active threats or posture issues, showing you which demand immediate attention and which represent future risk. For each case, we provide explicit actions from containment to remediation or automated fixes.
In the demo, we noticed that onboarding can be agentless via API or with agents for real-time protection. Then the platform's data lake surfaces risky assets and compresses noise into actionable cases, separating active threats from posture issues. You also get a consolidated view of weaponized vulnerabilities, available fixes, and compliance posture, all in one workflow. For federal teams, that means faster ATO sustainment, cleaner POAMs, and stronger continuous monitoring. On the ASPM side, it aggregates first and third-party scanner findings. SAST, SCA, secrets, misconfigs, all prioritized into issues and business context cases. The security graph visualizes blast radius, while AI guardrails recommend preventative policies without degrading engineering velocity, thus aligning with DevSecOps and Zero Trust mandates.
And we can take it a step further by aggregating all the findings with business context into actual cases.
So what are some of the key operational advantages for federal and DoD with Cortex Cloud 2.0?
What was preventable with AI-driven recommendations can actually be put in place with AI guardrails. The Cortex platform draws on the native AI capabilities of the platform to recommend guardrails. So your team gets smarter and more efficient each day based on everything we've seen. We can actually make suggested policies and further improve your application security program without impacting engineering velocity.
Unified signal, faster action. Stitching alerts into cases cuts cognitive load for SOCs and mission teams. According to Palo Alto, the mean time to respond is down 98%, and that's a metric that matters. When we talk about shift-level prevention, ASPM provides a single source of truth across code, cloud, and runtime, enabling defects to be fixed where it's 10 times cheaper than production fixes. The autonomous AI workforce is pre-built into Cortex Cloud 2.0, and custom agents that plan, reason, and act with guardrails are ideal for high-tempo operations and limited headcount. Full action audit trails, roles-based access control, and human approval loops align to federal governance and support evidence for continuous monitoring. And finally, optimized agent modes reduce overhead without sacrificing detection or prevention. That's important for constrained compute in the tactical edge or SC2S environments. So if you're thinking about implementing or upgrading to Cortex Cloud 2.0, here's some things to consider. Map platform compatibilities to Zero Trust reference models, TIC 3.0, and RMF control families. Design onboarding that respects enclave boundaries and data residency. Decide between agent versus agentless modes per environment. Configure roles-based access control, human-in-the-loop approvals, and audit policies to align with your AO's evidence requirements. Federate your existing SAST, SCA, and secret scanners into the ASPM command center. Rationalize overlapping tools and streamline POAM remediation. Use the agent builder and MCP support to create agents tailored to your incident playbooks, compliance checks, and cross-domain orchestration with safe guardrails. And finally, establish dashboards, cases, and policy guardrails as living artifacts. Train your SOC or your DevSecOps teams to operate the cockpit at speed while maintaining audit readiness. So what's the bottom line up front? Palo Alto Networks' Cortex Cloud 2.0 is about real-time defense with autonomous AI, shift-left prevention, and a unified command center. Exactly what federal missions need to keep pace with AI-accelerated development and evolving threat tempo. So if you want help mapping these capabilities to your mission stack, reach out to ATB Gov. We'll assess your current tooling, stand up a pilot with the right guardrails, and deliver a path to operationalize Cortex Cloud 2.0 from code to cloud to your SOC. Be sure to reach out to ATB Gov today at www.atbgov.com or email info@atbgov.com or check us out on social media on LinkedIn. Thanks for listening, and be sure to subscribe to The Bottom Line up front wherever you get your podcasts, and stay tuned for more distilled insights from the front lines of tech and national security. So until next time, stay secure, stay mission ready.